What begins as a quiet afternoon in Kansas City turns into a full-blown constitutional storm. A lone journalist with a camera, and a pair of officers convinced they've found a criminal. But what happens when the law says otherwise? Before we dive in, subscribe. Every week we expose police encounters that test the limits of power.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
Recording. Recording.
Like, what do you like, is it like a project or?
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist. I'm just gathering content for a story.
I'm just curious, like, what's the story about?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell me?
Because it'll compromise my story.
Oh.
It ain't published yet.
Oh.
Once it get published, I can definitely tell you about the story and send you the link.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I'm not doing anything. I have no ill intent.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, it's all good. Huh? I was recording.
You're not supposed to record a day.
You're not supposed to what?
You can't record a day.
I can barely hear you. I'm so sorry.
You cannot record a day. You cannot record a day.
And who told you that?
You can't do that. You can't record it.
What's your name?
I'm not giving you money. You can record it, okay?
Okay.
Hey man,
How's it going?
apparently you guys were Officer Bremer.
Bremer. And what's your name and badge number?
Long story short, it sounds like whatever you were doing at the bank, they don't want you to be over there.
I was on the public sidewalk recording.
Okay, well they said it, whatever you were doing, they just don't want you over there.
I was on the public sidewalk. They can't tell me not to be on the
I don't know, man. That's why I came over here to talk to
You want to go
you.
over there?
No, not really.
You can go over there.
And
I told them, they came outside. Let me calm down. They came outside. The guy, Aaron, he said, hey, what are you doing? I said, I'm an independent journalist. I'm just gathering content on the story. I was walking all the way up down Truman, and I walked down there to record the train. And then the lady came out. She said, hey, you can't record the bank. I said, ma'am, I'm on public property. So
yeah, but you could see why that would kind of make them uncomfortable, right? I mean, it's a bank.
you can't even see nothing.
I know, but they don't know that.
Yeah, you can. If you stand outside and you look at the bank, you
Yeah.
can't see anything. The windows is tinted. It's
Okay.
reflective.
Do you have an ID on you?
Do I need an ID?
Yes.
For what? What crime have I committed?
They identified you. You just identified yourself as being over there.
On the sidewalk.
I'm investigating.
Okay, what
whatever
crime?
this is.
Officers Bremer and Cordova roll up, treating a sidewalk cameraman like a trespass suspect. They ask for ID. He asks, rightfully, what crime? The answer: none. No reasonable suspicion. No trespass. But instead of investigating, the officers double down, shifting from just checking to give us your ID or be cuffed.
What crime?
Possible trespassing?
I was on the sidewalk.
Identify you so we can issue you the warning for trespassing.
I was. How you gonna trespass me and I'm on the sidewalk?
Because they're saying you were on the property.
I got camera footage. Now, if they lying to you, and I show you that they're lying, are you gonna do something to them?
That's between you and them at that point.
That would be a court deal.
Is lying. I'm on the public sidewalk. I came all the way up Truman. I walked down there to get the footage of the train. On my way back, I just looked at the bank, and they came running outside.
Okay.
So, yeah, came back over here, walked there, about to go to work.
Okay, so I need your ID.
No, sir.
I do, though.
No, you do not. For what crime?
I just told you they put in a call on you.
I was.
You just identified yourself.
And I wish I was still on that sidewalk when you pulled up. I wish I was on the sidewalk. I was right here, sir.
So I'm confused, man. So you're gonna refuse to give me your information for a lawful stop?
No, I'm not.
So you're gonna get arrested and hindered?
No, I'm not obligated to give you my ID.
You are. I just told you.
Because I haven't committed no crime.
I just told you.
No crime was committed, sir.
Brother, is your tags aren't coming back on file. Okay. For the Kansas registration. Do you have the registration paperwork for it? You could hold your phone up and zoom.
No, it's okay. No, I'm trying to
Asking
be.
you a legitimate question. Do you have the registration for the vehicle?
Hey, you guys. So this is when, and I had my selfie stick out when I was recording. I was on the public side.
Now you're redirecting against my question of.
I don't have to answer your question.
I asked you if you have the registration information for your vehicle that you drove here on the Missouri roadway that is unregistered as of right now. Now it doesn't
Go
come
ahead.
back through our system. We ran it through out of Kansas.
Go ahead.
Now we need to verify to make sure. So that's why I'm asking you if you have the paperwork.
You didn't see me drive the car.
How else did you get here?
It don't matter.
How else did you?
It don't matter, sir.
It does.
It does.
The officers insist Moses provide registration for a vehicle they never saw him operate, a move explicitly unsupported by Missouri law. Registration is only required during a lawful traffic stop, not a sidewalk encounter. When the law gets ignored, power fills the gap, and Moses feels it fast.
And if you see that came from a dealership.
You're not wanting to give us your information.
Listen, if I committed a crime, I will give you my ID.
Doing good.
That's what reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. I was standing on that sidewalk, sir.
Hey man, there is a Ford Taurus out here. It's unregistered. The guy can't drive it because he can't. It's not registered.
Which one, sir?
It's over here.
Can you show me how to
Yeah.
Why would you try to infringe on my rights?
Okay, so let me get this straight. So
Would you try to infringe on my rights?
you're gonna stand outside of a bank in midday, and I heard you.
Okay.
So you're gonna stand outside of a bank in midday, videotaping the bank, and you don't think that's gonna make the employees extremely uncomfortable?
See, where they get
Because
uncomfortable,
you're in the inner city.
Listen.
Do you stay in Kansas?
their uncomfortability don't
You're
stop
in the
my
inner city
right.
of KCMO, okay, so that makes most businesses extremely uncomfortable.
And what's up with your buddy, man?
This car right here, it's not registered.
We don't know.
I know. So I'm asking you, can I tow that car out of your lot? Yes? Yes?
Do it.
Yes? Okay.
We don't know when they bought the car. Just so we don't know.
Okay.
So now that you've identified yourself now as the one being standing out
Stand
there
on the sidewalk.
and videotaping them and making them feel uncomfortable,
I came
to issue the verbal warning,
listen.
which is what we're trying to do so we can send you about your way, you're refusing to give your information.
No. What happened?
So I'm only going to ask you one more time, and then I'm just going to have to cuff you up, man. I don't want to do that. I would like to send you about your way. Yeah, absolutely.
Please.
Without evidence of trespass, without a single command from the bank telling him to leave, Moses is placed in handcuffs, threatened with arrest for hindering. A charge that doesn't even apply here. The body cam reveals frustration, ego, and a complete misunderstanding of constitutional limits. Would you have stayed calm while being cuffed for nothing?
You know what I would have liked to happen when you guys pulled up and they called you guys? Hey, where was he standing at? Was he on you guys' property? You should have. What I would have liked is, sir, when you pulled up and they told you what happened, hey, he was on the sidewalk, he has every right to record on the sidewalk. I wasn't even coming to the bank. I was coming to get the train.
There's officers that monitor the city cameras that saw you verbatim on their property.
That's a lie.
It's in the call notes,
Okay,
brother.
do you want me to stop this video and show you?
No, I would like to get your information so I could issue the verbal warning and send you about your way.
I wasn't on their property. That's how trespass works. Trespass, if you're on the property, they tell you to leave. That's how it go. They give you a chance to leave, and then you're trespassed.
And they don't know that you have a selfie stick. Why would citizens that are probably unarmed come and approach you?
You say that one more time?
Why? Okay, so first off, you're videotaping, you're standing outside, you're being extremely suspicious. They can't tell that that's a selfie stick. Why would citizens that are on...
It was like this.
How are you going to ask me a question and then not let me finish?
I was like, Aaron came outside and talked to me. We had a good dialogue.
That's not what the lady on the phone said to put in the call about you.
I can show you the video. Y'all want to see the video?
No, I'd like to get your information so I could send you away.
For reasonable, articulable suspicion.
I just did. I gave you all the reasonable suspicion we would need as a law enforcement
Let's just see what
officer.
the supervisor say when he get here. This is wow.
Okay, well, I don't like your movement.
Then, everything changes. Sergeant Porter and Captain Clark arrive. Unlike the previous officers, they listen. They review. They question. And within minutes, they confirm the truth. No crime. No trespass. No lawful detention. They order the cuffs off.
And so I'm gonna
What I'm doing?
You keep backing away from the car.
I'm not
You're
doing
being
anything.
extremely suspicious.
Why are y'all taking my camera?
And
Y'all
you're
stop
going
my
to be
video.
detained.
I'm
You're
not
not
going
under
anywhere.
arrest. You can keep your little stick thing on there. but you keep backing up towards the road, and I don't like that.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
And the fact that you're refusing to give us any sort of information, we're just gonna sit you on the curb, brother. And
Reaching into your pocket.
yeah, I don't like all the jazz.
Can I get my? Can I hold that, please?
No.
Okay.
Over here at the corner.
Okay, I'll just put it on the hood.
They said we can get the car towed out of here if we needed to.
Come on, what would you?
That's too much, bro.
What am I mean, cuffs. I'm not. Ain't nothing in my pocket. My portable charger. You pat me down. Come on,
are you
pat
giving
me
me consent to
down.
search your person?
I have nothing on me. I have my portable charger.
Are you giving me consent to search your person?
No, sir, man.
Okay, then have a seat.
Can I stand?
No, you cannot. Have a seat.
Cross your ankles, partner.
This is.
Per our policy, when we sit you down, you need to kick your legs out and cross them.
Oh my God.
So are you going to refuse another lawful order? Is that what I'm gathering?
First of all, you got me detained.
Yes,
What
correct.
crime? I'm on a public sidewalk.
At this point, hindering. At this point, hindering.
Detainment.
And I literally just said that I would like to let you go, and you just continue to keep going.
Have it on camera by chance. Our mail that we have detained here on bank property at any point. Hi, Alan. This is Officer Cordova with the police department. Hi. I wanted to we have your mail here at the gas station. He's detained in the handcuffs. I just wanted to get some details regarding what exactly happened there. Okay, so he was on the grass, and that's bank property.
He went like down our little sidewalk here on the side of our building and was recorded from that area too.
Okay, so the sidewalks are city property, but if he's in the grassed area, on where you're telling me that the grassed area there is property of the central bank?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I do appreciate it, ma'am. Hi, is this Helen?
Yes.
Sorry, it's Officer Cordova again. I just wanted to ask, ma'am, are you willing to sign a complaint for the lawful trespass?
Yeah, I'll sign it.
Okay, and you did tell him that he wasn't allowed on the bank property, correct?
I told him it was against the law for him to be recording our bank.
Right.
Yeah, he even asked me what was my name while he was recording. When I was telling him he couldn't do that because it's against the law.
Okay. So then I won't issue him a charge for trespassing. I'll issue him a trespass warning. Okay, we'll get him identified. I'll issue him a trespass warning. I'll print out the warning for you and I'll bring it to you. Can I get your name and date of birth? I do appreciate it. Okay.
I thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Bye bye.
Okay, sir. So you were on the sidewalk during that point. I'm going to tell you that, but you were also in the grass area.
No, I wasn't. I got it on. We got camera footage.
You were on
no,
the
I was never on the grass, sir. I know the law. This is what I do. I'm an independent journalist, sir.
She talked to you while you were in the grass.
I wasn't in the grass. I'm on the sidewalk.
Which is their property. Which I understand.
Let you talk.
But I am going to issue you a trespass warning.
I was not on the grass,
It's not
sir.
a charge. It's just saying that you cannot be trespassing.
Here goes the guy that knows the law.
Understand what I'm saying?
That's the captain, but he'll probably tell you the same thing.
Okay. And what's his name?
Captain Clark?
Captain Clark?
Yes, sir.
Captain Clark says it plainly, he didn't break a law. He doesn't have to ID himself. This is what stops bad encounters from becoming lawsuits, supervisors who understand the Constitution better than the front line. Moses walks away uncuffed, uncharged, and unbroken. If this were you, would you file a complaint or let it go?
You want to talk to him? Calling party talked to him on the grass, which is bank property.
Real-time answer, yeah.
Yeah, he was on their property in the grassed area, again, which is their property. I don't know the full conversation because she had it with Jed, but they asked him to leave. He's now refusing to give us his information and says that we're unlawfully detaining him. And wants a supervisor.
How you doing, Captain Clark?
Fine, how are you?
How you doing? Okay, my name. I walked over here.
Bank call.
Yes.
I walked over here. I got everything on camera too, sir. I can show you.
All right. Well, I tell you what.
And he did
They call it so there's cameras everywhere in here. So you The easement right there is the sidewalk, but the grassy area it actually belongs to the. Okay. Well, here's the thing. So, does the bank want to do anything?
They can't trespass me. I was on the sidewalk. I was on the sidewalk. You can't trespass me from public property. Plain view doctrine. Okay. Can't trespass my eyes. Anything I see.
What was your first name?
Moses. My name. You can just call me Moses, sir.
So I don't have to. So you guys okay if I stand him up?
And
this is when you stand upside. Why don't I have to?
And I have,
okay.
And I have no ill intent. I have nothing on me. Like
here that way, we don't have to.
Yes, sir.
You don't have to look straight up.
Yes, sir. You guys supervise. Go ahead.
We could have already sent you home, brother.
He sent your captain sent a coaching.
Well, he's about to tell him the same thing he told you.
Okay.
We need to get him ID'd for a trespass warning for the bank. He was on the bank property in the grass. I talked to the calling party. Her name's Ellen. And she's still there. She works there, but she contacted him in the grass saying, "Hey, you can't record." He said, "Okay, that's fine." And he said, "You can't tell me I can't record." And he said, "You can't tell me I can't record." And so,
all right, we'll catch you later.
He stepped back onto the sidewalk, and so they want to issue him a trespass warning because it was the one time. And so they would like us to be able to issue him a trespass warning, but we need to get him identified.
So, was he ever warned not to be on the property beforehand?
Not before and at that time.
So we have no violation of law then, correct?
Just the warning.
So he didn't want to ID himself?
No.
I mean, he didn't break the law. He didn't have to ID himself.
Okay.
So it'd be one thing if he went back up on there after he was warned, but
okay.
I mean, you can tell him, sorry, you didn't break the law. We can't just ID people because they want to give trespass warnings.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Broadcasting it. I'm just asking because you're not broadcasting it on.
Okay. You disagree with that? Yes, you disagree, or yes?
Yeah, that was what the conversation we were about to have when.
Unless we have a criminal problem with them.
No, I'm gonna head out there.
Okay.
Look at this. They taking cuffs off me.
Yeah, I told you were detained.
Illegal.
Now you're just being confrontational again, brother.
Another issue. All right, Captain. Yes, sir. Another issue is his vehicle is not coming back on file through Kansas registration.
Okay.
So, I talked to the property. It doesn't come back, and he didn't want to provide me the registration information for it.
That's our sergeant.
That's the sergeant? Hey, how you doing, Sergeant?
How you doing, man?
What's your name and your badge number, sir?
Sergeant Porter, 5382.
Yes, sir. Again, just to give you a little quick rough draft on what just took place here, man. I'm an independent journalist. Again, I'm just gathering content for a story right before work. It just seemed like you just was like just digging, just wanting to arrest me, man. I have no ill
against you, brother. We were told something.
Here's the deal. They got called. The reason why everyone went by, they're the ones who got called. The other ones didn't. So they were responding to a call. I get it.
Right.
You're right. You're on the sidewalk. You ain't breaking any law. So they claim you're on their property. Obviously, just so you know, you're not allowed on their property. If you're on
Yes,
their property,
sir. Yes, sir. I do this for a living. I'm an independent journalist. You know what I'm saying?
Well, independent journalist, no, you can't be on the private property.
I was never on the property though. You know what I'm saying?
And that's fine. I mean, if they like they said they were.
It's okay.
You were there freely.
Yeah.
They warned you, don't go back. But now you've been warned, don't go back on their property.
I was never on it, but
they were responding to a call. That's all they were doing.
Just what kind of, I want to say kind of like just bother me is how you pronounce your name? What's your name and badge number? Cordova. And this is all just a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? I never knew how long you've been on the force, and sometimes you never come into a situation like this. But once I told you what took place, you was still pushing the issue. I said, hey, sir, you said they trying to trespass you. I'm like, I never was on their property. It's the plain view doctrine. Whatever I see in public, I can record. You can't trespass my eyes, man. That's all.
If you learned something today, drop a comment. Rights, and I'll break down exactly what to do if police demand your ID unlawfully. More, if you want deeper breakdowns of cases just like this. And tell me, should the officers in this video face retraining? Stay aware, stay sharp, and never let intimidation replace the law.